Growing your holistic health business organically or through ads, a guide for holistic health practitioners. So very much like the real world, growing your holistic health business through social media marketing, there's a lot of nuances, and there's mainly two routes that holistic health practitioners often encounter: growing organically or growing through ads. What is the difference? What is more effective? I'm going to break it down in this video. My name is Josephine Ting. I'm a social media strategist, connecting patients to healers through social media so that more people like me with chronic illnesses can get the healing they truly need. Organically growing on social media is like planting your garden. It takes time, it takes consistency, it takes energy, but it does, in the long run, give you the most beautiful garden. You're essentially creating a following and a community from the ground up, people who will keep following you on your holistic health practice for the long run. You're also establishing your authority, which is something that ads just can't buy. So the positive things associated with growing organically is you get authentic engagement. Community of people who are following you because of the message and the content that you're putting out, not because of anything else. They're genuinely interacting with you, they're genuinely following you, and perhaps want to hear more about your services in the long run as well. You're building a sustainable long-term relationship with your audience through organic growth. And also you're establishing your authority and your credibility through organic contents. Now, the negative things that associate with organic growth is that it does take more time. It takes time to build your following, and it's also a little bit more unpredictable. You'll most likely encounter things like, oh, there's a sudden change on the algorithm, so all of a sudden this piece of content that I thought that would be very successful actually doesn't reach that many people. Why is that? Those are the things to consider when it comes to organic growth. Now, when it comes to growing through ads, it's like a turbo boost to your visibility on social media platforms. People find that particular piece of content very quickly because it just shows up as a sponsored ad on their social media platform. And it is great if you have a product that you want to be pushing immediately and to immediately get some traction. So the positive things that goes with growing through ads is that you get immediate visibility. You can manually target your audience and demographic with your ad. And you do need to do some testing to see which ad speaks more to your audience than the other. But once you kind of figure that out, growing that becomes relatively straightforward. Now, the bad things about ads is that, well, it takes money, a pretty significant amount of money in the beginning, especially. And depending on which industry you're in, you might actually have very high competition, which means even higher budget for ads. Ads are also way less personal. If the first thing people see from your account is an ad that you put out compared to just seeing a post that you create organically to reach people, then sometimes it does give a certain impression and actually decrease the incentive for people to follow your account because they see that you're paying ads, right? So to put that together practically, it's not that one thing is better than the other. It just depends on what your business goal is in the short run and in the long run, and balancing these two strategies based on where you are right now. You want to blend those two together. They go hand in hand. So for example, if you just started your social media platforms and you don't have a service that you want to be pushing immediately right now for whatever reason, perhaps you are in the progress of creating an online course, then focus on organic growth first. You want to put out content consistently that are high quality. You want to start building your social media presence. You want people to start finding you. Do so organically so that you also have the time to actually be building your product and your course. And then when your course is ready to launch, before the actual launch itself, that's when you want to look at, okay, let me put out some ads and attract people immediately towards this product that I have ready to launch. The good thing with a blended strategy like that is that, okay, on social media platforms, when people see your ad and they go in and see your account, you don't have just very little followers. You actually have content that shows your authority and that you already have a digital presence. You're not just some nobody that came in, spent some money on ads and trying to earn money from people. You have already established yourself within the industry through organic growth. So to really simplify it, organic growth for the majority of time And when you have a service or a product that you want to be pushing out and you want immediate clients to jump on board, do ads. Organic in the long run, ads in the short run. Let me know if you have any questions below. We call out all healers to spread their messages through the power of social media.